So we're going to upgrade the RAM of this Aspire 1522, which has only 1 gigabyte of RAM built in, and I have the problem that there's an existing video about the Acer Aspire 1533 on YouTube. Unfortunately, the nice lady who made the video had some Sony music playing in the background. I mean, music that is copyright by Sony. So they decided to not make the video available in other countries than the US. So that's a problem for many people who try to upgrade their Acer notebooks or netbooks and can't access that video, except if you know how to route it through a proxy. But anyways, that's very inconvenient, so I thought I would make this video available to show you how to upgrade this netbook's RAM without any music playing in the background. So thanks, Sony, and now let's deal with this thing here. I guess the hard part is always getting the keyboard off, and I watched a couple of videos and they didn't quite explain clearly enough how this works. What you need to do is, or what I found helpful, is to use a very thin, sharp tool to really get behind the side of this keyboard so that you can really go behind it and under it to lift it up. Maybe I don't have the best kind of screwdrivers that are so thin that you can do it with them. Anyways, that didn't really work for me. So I'm using a sharp knife. Not so great if you don't want to damage your keyboard, but it worked for me and there's only minor scratches. So, like I said, the trick for me here was to use a very thin device. You push back the little things here, and then you get access to the keyboard with your sharp knife, and then it comes out like this. See? And there are 4 places like that. And I think once you have the first one, the other ones are not so hard. And then it's pretty much out already. So, okay, now this came off already. It's very loose. There's the connector for the keyboard. You have to slide this backwards to get it out. I did this one time already and it seems to be very loose. Maybe I didn't attach it properly again. I hope you can see that. Comes out in and out like this. So, and then comes the little secret that I couldn't find in any of the other videos. That is, I actually took off all these screws and tried to get the main board out to access the RAM, which is wrong on this model. There's a much easier way, because there's this secret little hole here that you just push down on, and then the bottom comes off. The next thing you need to do is unscrew 8 screws, I believe. Here, 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 here. That makes 8. So let's do that. Wrong screwdriver. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now here comes the secret part that I couldn't find out how to do. And the secret is this little hole here that you push through fairly hard to get the bottom panel off. And that's where the RAM is hidden. Okay. So, there we go. This comes off. And now, here's the RAM. Take these two pieces aside that hold the RAM in place. This and this. 1, 2, comes right out. This is the new 2 gigabyte chip already. So, because I did this one time already. And that's how it goes in again. And then we can just put the bottom back on. Fairly easy. Make sure it's properly back in again on all sides. Then we can put the screws back in. Okay. The keyboard needs to go back in. Slide this white part down. On both sides. Okay. And then this little connector needs to slide in there, and then you lock it again with the white part, sliding it back on. I don't think the camera can really see that, so it will have to be a secret. So there we go. Start at the bottom to put it, slide it back like this, and then just push it down. So, make it click on all sides. Make sure it's down all the way everywhere. Okay. Looks good. So, and with that knowledge, you should be able to upgrade your Aspire 1 522 without any problems. It was easy enough for me. And there, it's running on 2 gigabytes now. Thank you. Bye-bye.